Hey there guys, Robin Hood here bringing you another 2 versus 2 in Shogun 2 Total War. This is fought on the Rivertown map and my ally is Chris and our opponents are Scissoric and this guy Y1543 or 20. So yeah, I'm not gonna be saying his name at all during the battle. But this battle I'm showing it because it was actually a pretty awesome battle and it was crazy bloody battle, but we'll go ahead and look at my army. My Mon this time, for those of you who are used to my old one, it is blue and white for one reason. I got a request to base my army off of Braveheart or William Wallace, known by both names, and that was his colors. He was the guy who freed Scotland, I believe, from the British rule or something like that. But yeah, there he is. And that armor, to me, actually looks pretty cool. But my army, I have two bow monks, or one bow monk and one Daikyo samurai, 5 Naginata attendants, 1 Yari Ashigaru, 1 Nodashi samurai, 4 Katana samurai, and this Wako raider, as well as 2 Yari cav, a monk cav, and a bow cav. And my ally, he has 3 swords, 2 Yari Ashigaru, I think like 1 or 2 Naginata attendants, 2 bow monks as general, and then all this cav, which is 2 Yaris, 2 monk cav, and the katana cav. And right away here, we gotta take this hill because that is the main part of this map. And my cav encountered some Wako raiders hidden up here, and then my other cav's gonna charge down and take out these. What are they? Yari cav of my opponent, to stop them from hammer and anviling my cav fighting the raiders, and Chris here is going to help out with his cav. So the main thing with this map is that although all the dojos are over here, usually they are not actually taken because this hill is such an important part of the battle that everyone just rushes it. And as you can see, since Chris's army is down here, I believe he was going to the dojo until we realized that both of the opponent's armies were up there. It's just going to be my army fighting the battle for the first moments here. So what he's going to do to help with that is send in his cav to try to stall. But yeah, here I charged my bow cav in to get rid of these fire rockets our opponents had. And as you can see, they were shooting and causing some problems. And then my cav's gonna run around in the back and try to do some damage. As you can see right away here, my spear unit's gonna move forward in spear wall to combat this spear wall that my opponent set up. And then I've got a Nodachi going in, and I put Bonsai immediately to try to break through that spear wall. Then I'm gonna back up with all these sword infantry. As you can see, here's the giant cavalry blob going on, fighting these Nodachis in here. That's a mix of my cav, Chris's cav, and some of my sword units actually. So I don't know why this sword unit is listed as routing so quickly, or starting to. They didn't actually. I'm gonna bring up my general here, put him into stand and fight. There he is. But as you can see, yeah, Chris's army's moving up the hill here, and it's going to start to reinforce us. I still have my cavalry down here in the back, but right in here is where the main combat is, and there's quite a bit going on, and that's fire rockets exploding or something that is shaking my screen. Yep, or a ninja unit or something. There is a katana hero of our opponents in here, but you can just see all along this line men getting cut down and stabbed, and it was just a really bloody fight at this point. Whoa, my bad. There really is not anything else tactically that we can really do except like focus our bow fire on certain spots and stuff. I guess maybe my cav's all dead. Chris might have been able to pull out one of these cav units and hammer and anvil, but that didn't happen. But at this point, it's just a grind fest along the center to see who wins, and I have better swords than my opponent, except for that katana hero. But basically, yeah, this is just some of the fighting going on in there. My Naginata attendant unit there does not stand a chance. And this is actually really mixed up, all the colors, so it's kind of hard to tell who's who. But as you can see over here, here is the Katana hero, and they are cutting up my men that are over here. As you can see, my lime green soldiers. But that was the only really troublesome unit that we had to fight. At that point, though, it's going to be a mass rout, and as you can see, that's why it paused. One of them quit. But yeah, there's just a ton of fighting going on all through here. And at that point we have won, but I believe I think it was like over 90% casualties. Our opponents were completely annihilated about. And right here, somehow Chris's cavalry survived against these spear units in here. And that was quite surprising. They lasted the whole battle. And there's so many men that it's just crazy. That was one really thick and epic fight, and here you can just see some of the dead bodies all over the ground. It was pretty bloody, and you can't even really tell who's who. I believe this guy has a sword right through him or something. But yeah, that's that for that battle. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time with some more.